I'm working in a XenonStack as a data analyst, and I'm proud to be a part of Maverick Squad, where we develop new product with the help of advanced AI techniques like generative AI. So today I want to talk about sentiment detection and analysis with the help of AWS services. So this topic was part of my experimental Saturday. When any organization plans to introduce new product or services to the market, then it is very crucial for them to understand or assess their brand performance. So this assessment add an extra layer of understanding by exploring how their customer behave, what they want, and how these factors evolve over time. So this is where sentiment analysis comes into play. So basically, sentiment analysis is a valuable tool in marketing by which product manager can understand what their customer feel about their product. So it also helps them to dig into customer feelings or emotions like positive, negative, neutral, as well as other feelings like being upset, disgust, or frustrated. So when they know the psychology behind customer reaction, then they have the opportunity to enhance various aspects of the product. This includes improving customer ability to remember their product, strengthening customer loyalty toward their brand, and increasing satisfaction with the offerings, and ultimately gaining wide range of acceptance in the market. In other words, we can say that by this understanding, product manager can make accurate changes to the product roadmap to make their product more recognized or widely acceptable or appreciated. So in summary, we have three main business requirements from this solution. So the first is to understand customer satisfaction thoroughly, and the second is to gain insights about customer first impression or emotions, and the last one to identify potential customer who can invest more in these purchases or to our product. Now let's talk about the solution, and let's start with data collection. So to do this, we can use Twitter. So Twitter is a platform where people express their feelings, thoughts, or ideas on a wide range of products. So this is the suitable platform for collecting data. Also, it provides easy to use API. So for using API, we just need to create Twitter developer account and set up an application according to our specific use case. So once that's done, we can use Python and install Twitter library to access this data through API. We just need to authenticate this API before accessing data from the Twitter. So after storing this data, we can upload this data to S3 bucket. So if you are not familiar with S3 bucket, so it is a cloud service provided by AWS named as Simple Storage Service. You can take it as a simple storage solution provided by AWS, and we can use this to, after collecting data from the Twitter, then we can store this data into S3 bucket. So basically, S3 bucket is a service provided by AWS named as Simple Storage Service. Okay, so you can take it as a simple and secure scalable solution for storing data. If you are not familiar with S3 bucket, so S3 bucket is a service provided by AWS, and it is known as Simple Storage Service. So we can store our data to this bucket, and you can take it as a secure and scalable solution provided by AWS, where we can store our data whenever we want. We can also use them as well. You can consider this service as a core service of this solution. So basically, this service recognizes the key elements or entities or phrases from the text and provide us with the valuable insights of the text data. And from this service, we are detecting the sentiment of the data that we have collected earlier. So now let's discuss how we can configure AWS component. So for saving time, I have created a workflow for steps. Now let's discuss these steps. So first of all, open the AWS Comprehend console and launch the AWS Comprehend. After that, you have to create analysis job for performing sentiment detection. So for creating job, you have to fill 4 parameters. First is job setting, input data, output data, and access permissions. So in job setting, you have to select sentiment as a analysis type. So in input data, we have to select S3 bucket in which we have stored our Twitter data earlier. So for selecting those bucket, firstly we have to select document source as my document. Next we have to select our S3 bucket location, and now last we have to select input format as a one document per line. And then we have to select where we want to store our result. In next section, we have to store our result. So basically output section means where we want to store our AWS Comprehend result. So in this we have to select the S3 bucket where we want to store our result of the sentiment detection. And if we want to encryption, then we also select this. But in our case, we turned it off. Now the last is access permission. So in this section, we create IAM role for accessing the result. And finally, we create job for it. So this job detects the sentiment of the data we have input in this section. And after that, we can view these jobs in a list of jobs with a new field named as status. So these status can be in progress, completed, or failed. So as the name suggests, in progress means the job is running, and completed means the job has been finished successfully, and fails mean the job has some error. So when our job is completed successfully, the results are stored in S3 bucket which we configured here earlier. So after getting result from the AWS Comprehend, we can understand this data with the help of AWS QuickSight. So basically, AWS QuickSight is a powerful cloud-based business intelligence tool provided by AWS. So after getting output from AWS Comprehend, we can understand this data with the help of AWS QuickSight. So AWS QuickSight is a powerful business intelligence tool provided by AWS. So it is a proper cloud-based solution, and this is helpful in analyzing real-time data. So with AWS QuickSight, we can easily analyze our complex data and present it in a way which is very simple and easily understandable. So now let's discuss the steps which we have to follow for fetching data from S3 bucket in QuickSight. So first of all, you have to open Amazon QuickSight and then choose Manage QuickSight. After that, you have to choose Security and Permission, and then you have to click on Add or Remove. So here you have to look into the details and select S3 bucket. So this is the S3 bucket where we have stored our data from the AWS Comprehend. And after that, you have to choose Finish, and by configuring this setting, we can easily access our data within QuickSight. After getting data from the S3 bucket, we can easily make dashboards with the user-friendly interface of the AWS QuickSight. So this is the dashboard that I have created. So in this dashboard, we can see that there is a mixture of sentiments, but predominantly we have a positive impact on the customer, and it also shows that negative sentiments are rarely of our product. So now let's discuss the benefit this solution offers. So the first is accuracy and efficiency. As we all know, AWS Comprehend uses advanced natural language processing and machine learning algorithm so that we can easily rely on it. And this solution also ensures the accuracy of the sentiment result that we get from it. It also saves time and efforts as compared to manual analysis. Now the second benefit is scalability. So as we all know, AWS services are all designed to process huge amount of data. So with these services, we can easily scale our solution. It also helps in processing huge amount of data without worrying about infrastructure limitations and performance bottleneck. Now the next benefit it will offer is pre-trained model and customization. So AWS Comprehend comes with pre-trained models which are trained on vast amount of data. So we can use this already trained model and customize or fine-tune it on our dataset and use it according to our use case or domain. Now the last benefit is security and compliance. As we all know, AWS prioritizes the security, so it implements strong measures to protect confidential data, integrity and availability of the data. It also helps in encryption while storing data and while transferring these data, as well as it implement strong regulations to access control over data. So in the end, I can say that by leveraging AWS services, we can streamline or automate this sentiment detection and analysis. So this solution provide effective marketing strategies based on customer sentiment. So finally, I want to thank XenonStack for giving me the opportunity to work on this task. It allowed me to explore and discover things on my own, which was a great experience. And also, this was a great initiative taken by XenonStack, which improved the overall growth of an individual. These things increase the overall personality of the individual, so that they don't just limit their knowledge to the project and explore new tools and trending techniques which are introducing in the market. Okay, thank you for watching this video.